go.
So now that we have performed our salon quality professional blow dry, which means we have blow dried with tension to get smooth and polished hair, and that's the best way to set ourselves up for success in the straightening. Now we're getting ready to do our iron work. We have a few different things that we're going to be working with today because we have some different integrity of the hair in different areas. In the whole front section, our guest is mostly highlighted, so we're going to go with a lower temperature. We're going to go with 160 degrees Celsius, which is about 320 degrees Fahrenheit. So I have my one iron set at that temperature. That will be for the highlighted hair. Then, especially in the back area, there is some of her virgin hair. We're going to go with a 360 degrees or 180 degrees Celsius. 180 degrees Celsius would be about 356 degrees. This iron only goes in increments of 5, so I felt like going to 360 was going to be the best. And her hair is durable enough that it can go through that. So we have worked through some of this, and we want to take about a 1/4 inch section of hair. What's important is that we're always elevating at 90 degrees. So wherever we are, we're going to insert the iron at a 90-degree angle on the first section nearest the scalp. And that's going to be critical to avoid creasing or bending that hair. Also, you want to make sure that you take about a 1/4 inch section, and you want to make sure that it is not too thick so that when you press the iron that you create a crease right where you insert the iron. Sometimes you might take more or less depending on the client's density. So I'm going to start with my 360-degree iron. I'm going to tap it a couple of times just to make sure that there is no steam escaping. And then we're going to get right in here and we're going to hold it for a 3-second press. I'm going to slightly overlap and come down a little further. Now I have some highlighted pieces here. I'm just going to remove that. Continue down this section, which still has some virgin hair, non-colored. And then now that we get into this highlighted section, which is the previously straightened section, I'm just going to pass it down once. If you recall that when we were rinsing out the solution, we passed it through in about the last minute. So this hair won't need the same amount of iron work. Now over here, which is still part of my new growth section, so we've got new growth highlighted, I'm going to do more like a 1-second press. And 1. And 1. And then now that I'm in the previously straightened hair, I'll just slide down once. So between all those variables of your heat setting, whether you slide the iron or whether you are pressing, is all going to help determine the finished and desired outcome. So the straighter the guest wants their hair, we're going to go, if their hair allows with their integrity, higher temperature and a longer press. My guest is looking for pin straight, naturally straight. So again, 1, 2, 3. We'll slightly come down a little bit. We'll slightly overlap. 1, 2, 3. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Now there is a little highlighted hair there. I'll just remove that. Continue down. Now that we're getting into the previously straightened hair, and it all seems to be virgin hair color, I'll just do one slide with my iron that is set at the 160 degree Celsius or 300, I'm sorry, where am I at? 180, sorry, 180 degree Celsius or 360 degree Fahrenheit. Here is my highlighted hair. Get my other tool.
Oh, it just went off. Low battery.
Okay. Let's stop there.
Well,
So I'm going to probably need to plug that in.
well, it's still
No, it stopped recording.
yeah, you got me.
That's okay. I mean, I think there was enough